Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Things already rolling. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well timed, excellent interception. Knocks it into space. Danielson gets into a good position. Matches Cunha! Goal, Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Brazil penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Threads one in. Vinicius Junior delivers the ball. Matches Cunha! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Hangs one in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And the pass is intercepted. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Danielson providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, shooting chance! And that's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again in a trice, and they are soaring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up.
Hendrick! Great football, shot and save.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
He leaps for it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
A header! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And it's lofted through here. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Now it's Hendrick. He's a sharp little ball here. That is good alertness. Looking for the run. Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And that is a routine catch.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. And it's Neymar. Vinicius Junior. And that pass just didn't quite work. Can he get it through? Tries one from range. Oh, impressive strike.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That's a good ball out wide. And he's there to make the challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, delightful ball. Casemiro. Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now, can he find a finish? Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Brazil are having a ball here. Great chance! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
And he's picked it up out wide. Takes aim and terrific effort. And he couldn't keep it down.
Brazil certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
There they go, hunting again.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He's gone for goal. And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Brazil look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 20.
So the action resumes.
Ser substituído pelo jogador. Camisa 94.
That'll be a throw-in. This looks promising. And back to the keeper they go. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Shot, surely! And a neat finish! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Camisa 4.
Now he's off and running. And no, that was never going to make it. Beraldo cuts it out. Alisson. Endrick. Neymar. Chance for a shot! Another special Neymar moment! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Neymar. Endrick under intense pressure.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend. And finally...
And that's a sharp finish! But that is not going to count.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 18. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 9.
Taken back almost at once. Aimed beyond the defence. So we've reached the hour mark. Matheus Cunha looking to play him in. Now this could be... Tries a shot! And it's in! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Haiti can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Brazil are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Eder Militao with a definite foul there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 4. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 8.
Casemiro. Now, can they get him away? No, that was never going to make it. Nicely aimed pass. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Matheus Cunha. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, that's been intercepted. Matheus Cunha with 3 goals to his name and looking for more.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
16. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 27. Camisa
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Substituição.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's well spotted. Serginho. Oh, it's Gabriel Jesus! And that's a good finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Camisa 21.
He's looking wide. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And he whips it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Serginho with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It'll be a throw-in. Now he's got space here. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's claimed by the keeper. And it's Neymar. Lobbed in behind. And he's had a shot! And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Segundo tempo pelo jogador camisa 27.
Ooh, can he get onto this? Danilo gets over and intercepts. Beraldo. Tries to thread one through. Can he latch onto this?
Foram indicados 6 minutos de
Oh, that's
acréscimo.
fabulous. Now that is a hefty challenge. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Brazil really could have done without this. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Brilliant save from Alisson. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He slings it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Serginho. Can he get onto this? No, again there's no way through. Chance to shoot! And he steered it beyond the post. He is through here. He's on it. Can he get away? He'll try from distance. It is close, but that is the last of it. Brazil can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Brazil can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Senhoras e senhores, é proibido estacionar na área ao redor do estádio. Use...
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking a perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. This really is a striking ground. The surroundings all a brilliant shade of green. The Estadio Akron, located here in Guadalajara. We're up and running then. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Pete. I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Out of play for a throw. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Ferran Torres, he is through here. Played in with purpose. And straight back out. Pedri! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Pau Kubasi does well to get it back. Pedri, laid out to the left flank. No joy this time. It's Park Ji-sung. Son Heung-min knocks it into space. And this is Park Ji's real chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. South Korea with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. Spain are looking to go forward now. Chips it through. Yamal! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Lopez, lovely pass, but can he get... And he shoots! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's on it, can he get away? And it's been hooked away. Probing pass, well, nicely intercepted. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Threads one in. He has found the way through. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Corner number 2 then.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He'll fancy himself from here. So the perfect chance to get one back. He's in a good position here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Fermin at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. And he's managed to get free. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Nicely weighted ball. No, it's come to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
South Korea clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, some astute defending there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
South Korea are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So could they be onto something here? Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Son Heung-min. Somewhat off target.
3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Can he get it through? Spread neatly. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Agahawa. Spread out to the left. Now it's Ferran Torres. Pass is just off target. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Tries to play it through. Lopez. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. South Korea are down to 10 men.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them.
Número 2.
He's having a go. That is delicious! A finish right from the top draw. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. He's got away. Nice control. That's really nicely played. Can he finish? Goes long and straight. He's picked his way through. He's had it taken off him. Ferran Torres was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's got away. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This for genuine comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
He's in one-on-one. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Vermin.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's fabulous. No, he wasn't going to let him past. That pass isn't the best. He's having a shot! And it's come back out to him. And he's stuck it away. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Pedri. That has not gone well. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedri. It's a chance for Spain to break. He's found a way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Agahawa is onto this. Taken back almost at once. Strong running down that left flank. He is through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's looking wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Laporte. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Son Heung-min. Rodri. Foot in. Can he get on the end of this? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Vermeer. That's going wide left. That's a throw. Grimaldo. Now it's Ferran Torres. This looks promising. He's shifting through the... Oh, good climb! Oh, it's come off the upright. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's a key interception. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers Adam. Oh no, what has happened here? And he is dead. Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
South Korea get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. Oh, they could be caught out here. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
South Korea still making a fight of this. Now he's right. Great chance! And a neat finish! And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Closing, and the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, he's gifted a chance! It's anyone's, and again! Goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Pete.
And that's it. South Korea were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half.
Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. What a scene this is. The locals proudly refer to this venue as the Colossus of St. Ursula. And boy, everything about this place is absolutely colossal. It's Son Heung-min! He's done very well to get to that.
Son Heung-min is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. England have the chance to go the other way. Searching pass he's played there. Saka is there and he can get that clear. It's a promising position. Park Ji-sung! Nearly, but not quite.
Park Ji-sung has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's lofted through here. Now it's Eze. And that pass just didn't quite work. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Kim Min-jae. He's a player who has all the character.
Shot, surely! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! England take the lead! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. He's having a hit! Lee Kang-in. South Korea are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Nicely aimed pass. Tries to play it through, and this is Son Heung-min. There's the shot! And he has his goal! Level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
South Korea restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Son Heung-min. Gehi does really well to win the ball there. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. One ball by the goalkeeper.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Crosses it in. That could spell trouble. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. South Korea presented with a golden opportunity here. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So this to turn it right round. The comeback is complete! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
South Korea leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity.
It's Kane! Deftly away. Cross flung in towards the middle. That's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Can he get on the end of this? He can run onto that. Oh, they could be caught out here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. South Korea heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Takes a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now that looks a decent ball. And the pass is intercepted. Rice looking to play him in, and he's worked it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Son Heung-min! Fantastic from Son Heung-min! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
South Korea go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. And that's been won straight back. Oh, that's a key interception. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
South Korea largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. Down to business again. Son Heung-min has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. And that's going to be a booking. It's a searching pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. While one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
South Korea, palpably stronger, better, superior. He's found the way through. Takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Well, there's the clearance. And smartly reclaimed. It's Park Ji-sung. Son Heung-min. He is through. Big chance! It's their second corner of the game. And it's been hooked away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's got space here. That's a cute ball. South Korea awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game.
Entrará al campo número 9.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They get a throw in.
Cambio en Corea del Sur. Número 8. Lo reemplazará número 20.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. South Korea have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And he's very much the player living the here and now.
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
That's going to go a long way. South Korea, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Beckham spots it and intercepts. Son Heung-min. He's looking wide. Saka. He's a sharp little ball here, and he was quick to react. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And this is Kane. And the finish! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Son Heung-min attempts a clearance. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, it's Beckham. And here's Gordon. South Korea are looking to go forward now. That's a little off target. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Gordon. Oh, couldn't quite catch up to that. Park Ji-sung. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pass somewhat off target. Spread out to the left. Oh, well measured. It's Kane! Off the post! And that is well cleared. Not the most accurate pass. Son Heung-min. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's neat. Flings in across. Terrific effort! Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick.
Cambio en Corea del Sur. Número 13.
South Korea have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Entran número 2, número 5, número 14.
Gordon. And that's a throw-in. South Korea have a free kick. The referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Hwang Hee-chan. Bellingham. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Spread neatly, and he was alert to it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's Park Ji-suk, and there's green grass ahead of him. He has found the way through. Chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Good effort from distance. Kim Min-jae. Ah, he's given it away. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. He's picked his way through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, estamos por anunciar los números del sorteo de hoy.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Things already rolling.
For my money, Peter, Sergio Busquets was the best number 6 of his generation.
And it's striking, isn't it, how different he is from those bustling box-to-box players who've tended to take that position in the past.
That's right, very, very cagey in the way he operated. No heroic tackles or lung-bursting athleticism, but that's because he doesn't need...
He's had a shot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Ambitious ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Dani Olmo. Neymar. Space for him to turn and look. And he just... Impressive jump!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Bebeto. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Rafinha. He is through here. Xabi Alonso can get it clear. First quarter of an hour gone. And he plays one through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Bebeto. He can run onto that. And Bebeto! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
They've played it short. Forced to go back. And the shot! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
And here's Pedri, and he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's a good 35 yards out, this. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. And it's Balde. Nice-looking ball. Rudiger gets it away. Barcelona have their second corner now. Busquets. Well, there's the clearance. Nice sequence of passes, this. He's got away. Goes for a shot! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but It's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Great ball if he can get there. And that pass just didn't quite work. 30 minutes gone. Oh, that was vital. Bellingham. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Howson cuts out the pass. Dani Olmo. Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Searching pass he's played there. That is good alertness. He has found the way through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's being urged to shoot. Bebeto finds himself offside. Rafinha looking to be a menace in the final third. The ball is loose and the chase is on. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Rafinha. Great vision. Balde looking to hit the byline here. And the shot's on here. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's a super give and go. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And he's there to belt it. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Barcelona kick off the second half. He's found the way through. Balde. Lovely bit of skill. Lopez. Shot a goal! It's there!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Plays a sharp little ball here. And back to the goalkeeper. Bayer. Now it's Rafinha. Balde. It's gone for a throw-in. Koundé. Ball is over the line. Rafinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. He's come in hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Bebeto. Can he get on the end of this? Big chance! Brilliant from Rafinha! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell. One that
Shoots! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
It's just the keeper in his way. Rafinha! It's in! They are playing them off the park. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Decent chance! Oh, good finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Fermin.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Balde. Here's a chance! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's a key interception. Koundé. Barcelona could counter here. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. Oh, greatly! It's hit the uprights. Corner number 3 coming up. Rudiger is there and he can get that clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Koundé calmly anticipates. Well, that has not gone well. Bayer. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rafinha getting forward. Now, can they get him away? And this is Bebeto. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Yamal. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, that's clever. Oh, no joy this time. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's nice. And this is Griezmann. And this is Neymar. Neymar! And that has faded wide. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Guardiola. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Probing pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Yamal. Messi. Griezmann. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that's a fine interception. Spread it left. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. Bit too much weight on the pass. It's a pretty loose pass. And a chance! And that is as much as we have time for. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost. Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
Chance, surely! They've scored!
What a super start, a total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Deftly away. Looking for options for movement. Oh, super find. He has found the way through. Opts to play. Bellingham! Bellingham! That is brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, played right into his path. And he was alert to it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was...
And the finish! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Messi. Good ball over the top. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's Alonso! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking to play him in. And he can thump it away. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's going wide left. That is a brilliant interception. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Bellingham. He's on it, can he get away? Vinicius Junior, he is onto this. That is good strength. He has a look up. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him, so no flag here.
Madrid always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can. Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they've got their lead back. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Neymar clears. And he's forced to go back. Howson. And back to the keeper they go. Camavinga. Now it's Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. Shot a goal! Dispatched clinically. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you...
Chance! And he's found the net! And the comeback is complete! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Chouameni, this is a promising build-up.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And they're back on the ball again. Swung over. Valverde is wide and looking to get onto this. Alexander-Arnold, spread neatly. Balde kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great vision. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So there was the first half.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. That gets us going once more.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with it.
He leaps for it! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Alexander-Arnold. Howson. Aimed beyond the defence. Valverde gets into a good position. And it's Alaba. Chouameni. Koundé was in no mood for any of that. Nicely weighted ball. Can he latch on to this? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bojan Krkić picks it up out wide. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Camavinga. He's a sharp little ball here. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Tchouaméni. He's going for goal!
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And he's picked it up out wide. Griezmann. Bellingham, looking understandably energised after his goal. Looking for the run. Floated through. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is a little undercooked. That looks a decent ball. Knocks it into space. Oh, it's a big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And it's been hooked away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Barcelona may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And he's in on goal, tries a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Bellingham certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Looks across and plays it in. Quality ball.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Neymar! There's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So again, we have parity.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites.
Shapes to shoot!
El dorsal
That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that,
Cambio de
Peter.
jugadores.
Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Griezmann, and this is Messi, and he's running through, and it's made its way to him. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Now it's Rodrigo, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that's a key interception. Valde. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. That's a throw. And it's Griezmann. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And here's Dani Olmo. Not a hint of offside here. And here's Mbappe! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Madrid look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
And he's heaved it away. Dani Olmo, and the shot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, I just think it was really good movement, but I think a couple of defenders got caught ball watching there when they should have been picking up the danger man.
Madrid have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Now it's Pedri, and the shot! Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. Corner number 2 then. Here's the header! And that has been cleared. And he gets rid in a hurry. Pedri. This looks promising. Goes for a shot! Oh, in he goes again! And there's his goal! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's shocking. The
added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. So there it is.